I wanted to make a quick video and talk about the public school system. And whether you're talking about Detroit, whether you're talking about Chicago, we all know Baltimore's in the city. It just doesn't matter. The public school system is it's terrible. I mean, you have kids graduating and they don't even have a good basic education. And everyone talk about charter schools and how much better they are. You know, maybe there's less crowded classrooms, maybe it's less, violence. But I'm not saying students graduate with a better education. And this has been consistent all throughout the years, ever since charter schools came about widespread in the late 90s. I have not seen a difference in education. Now, sure, someone can come up and say this one is exceptional, but I mean, all in all. And I do believe that parents need more options, but the options are, they jacked up on both ends. I mean, these children, they are not graduating with an education that will be able to move them forward and have a good career and be competitive in the global economy. It's just not happening. I mean, when you have 18, 19-year-olds that they don't even know parts of speech, they can't read a ruler, they don't know basic government structure and history. It's just like it's sad. It's sad because they're going into the workforce and they're going to be at a disadvantage because they don't have the education to be competitive. They don't have the education to be promoted, to get a raise, to have advancement within a company or have a career in which they can advance. So all that translate to less income, lower salaries, lower wealth. It's just, and if you don't even understand the government, how in the world are you going to make informed decisions about the people that you vote for? You don't even understand where your tax dollar goes. And it's not just the recent graduates. I'm talking about, I have sat down and had classes with 30-year-olds, with children. They don't even understand. I mean, damn, if you drop out of junior high school, you drop out in the 7th or 8th grade, you should still know that. That's what I'm saying. Our youth don't even have a solid basic education. We talk about, they dropped out of high school. Damn, if you dropped out in the 7th, 8th grade, you should understand English. You should understand basic math. You should understand about the federal government, state government, local government. I knew all that stuff in junior high. And of course, you build upon it as you go through, as you journey on in your education, as you further your education, you build on it. But I knew that stuff in junior high. And they're graduating from high school with no clue of what I am talking about. How in the world are they going to be able to make it, be prosperous in today's global economy when I have associates overseas? And I'm telling you, Singapore, Japan, Oh God, these places, they are graduating the best, the very best. And they're going into engineering and medicine, and they're going to be the developers, software developers. And it's just that I wanted to make this a quick video. I wanted to make it easy for everyone to understand. Just speak freely and easy, and I am at a loss of words. I am at a loss for words for what I am seeing time and time again, year after year. You know, everyone makes this big thing about, oh, graduating. Yet, I mean, what would be more appropriate that they were graduating from elementary school, not high school, elementary. I mean, literally, the students that I have encountered, male, female, all of publicly educated, of course, they really do not have a solid 5th grade education. And I am not exaggerating. This is sad. And parents, you just can't turn your children loose to these schools and depend on them to educate them. You can't. I've seen it, been through it. They will push a child through, and they don't even know what's going on, and they'll just push them through. Or they're getting F's, and somehow they just passed the class. No, you have to be in control of your child's education. You have to sit down and learn what it is that they're doing. If you don't understand it, you have to research it. You have to listen and pay attention and see if they even know what they're talking about. Buy supplemental materials. I mean, I would say the best thing today is homeschooling. And I know a lot of people, well, I can't do that. I don't have time for our working. It's so many groups together, working together now. And parents sharing responsibility to make sure that the kids have activities and make sure that the kids are doing their lessons. It has to be a better way than graduating our young folks and they don't even have a better education. It has to be a better way, because they are being set up to fail. They will be the low income earners. They will be the ones that won't ever start a business. They won't go to college and complete it. They won't get into a skilled trades program and complete it. They won't be the homeowners. They'll always be renters. They won't be the leaders in our community and our government. They won't. So it should just be off the table about what you can't do and start figuring out how to do it. How do I give my child the best education? And think outside the box. I mean, like I say, get with other parents. Share the responsibility in homeschooling. Get a tutor a couple days out the week. Buy supplemental materials. You have to be involved, because these kids coming out, they're not prepared. They don't have the education to be in the workforce. Period. They don't.